News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by My Computer Career. That's right, family. If you don't absolutely love what you do, go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. Eva, good.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed yourself over the Labor Day weekend. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So President Biden was in Louisiana on Friday, and he'll be in New York and New Jersey today to survey the damage left behind from flash flooding last week caused by the remnants of Hurricane Ida. Now, in other news out of Florida, very sad story. An ex-Marine is being held without bail after allegedly invading a home of strangers and killing a woman, a 3-month-old baby, and 2 others. Police say that the man was mentally ill and high on methamphetamines. Now, in pandemic-related unemployment benefits, everyone should know that those officially expired for everyone yesterday. But in some good news, the wife of Reverend Jesse Jackson, Miss Jacqueline Jackson, is home from the hospital. Reverend Jesse Jackson remains in rehab, but both are battling COVID. All right, that was page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Brock T, the sports genius. What's going on in sports?
Man, let me first of all shout out to ESPN, man, for all the love they showed for the HBCUs this past weekend. Like, they were showing crazy love for all the HBCU football games, man. So big up to ESPN for doing
Deion
that.
Sanders in the commercial with Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Bringing it on.
Do you understand how big that is, dog?
That's huge.
Come on. Oh, my goodness, man. Keep doing what y'all doing out there, man. And shout out to Stephen A. Smith for leading that right there.
Yes.
Yes. Houston Texans name veteran Tyrod Taylor starting quarterback for them this Sunday versus the Jaguars. Of course, Deshaun Watson still facing them 22 civil lawsuits for allegations of sexual assault and inappropriate behavior, man. So we're going to see what Tyrod does. Carrie Richardson, keep running, baby girl. Keep running. She finishes 4th in the 200 meters, man, at Brussels. Hey, man, it is what it is. She got to keep running. She can't. I don't think she should stop and shut down for the season. Just keep running, keep training.
She need to put her phone down.
That too.
That's all.
But but the good news is when she lost that race, she went up to the winners, congratulated them, shook their hand.
She on her way.
Exactly.
Got to start somewhere.
Keep on going. You good? Hey, Gary, what you talking about there, Pimp?
All right, y'all. Everybody's talking about over the weekend, honey. Comedian and actress Monique. She stepped out, y'all, in a super sexy, curvy, hugging catsuit for Catsuit Weekend. And they're saying that she looked amazing. Now, the 53-year-old took to Instagram to show off her slimmed down figure, toned arms, and curvy frame in what she called an age-appropriate catsuit. Now, it was designed by fashion and costume designer Tyrell Holmes. Now, they're saying that the catsuit looked perfect on Monique as its shiny silver color matched her gorgeous gray and black locks, which she wore naturally curly in a half up, half down style. Now, she paired the look out with open-toe sandal heels and wore dramatic makeup on her eyes and her lips. Now, she flicked it up, y'all, for the gram, honey, in a series of photos and looked stunning as she represented, y'all, the curvy woman, and she looked amazing. That catsuit was bad, baby. I'm like, all right, Miss Monique, you better do it like that. And she did. She looked amazing, y'all, so y'all got to see that.
Beautiful.
Catsuit.
I'm looking at it now.
Beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful, Ricky. She didn't lost that weight, honey, so she's ready for another Oscar, honey. So y'all go ahead and put Miss Monique in a movie, honey, on the stage, honey. She did it for the gram. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is watermelon, honey. Yes, honey, watermelon souffle. And I'm like, child, that's a good color because you know what? It was Labor Day and we all sat down and ate some watermelon. I went and bought me a bucket of watermelon because buying the whole watermelon is hard to carry.
I just don't know what to do. A white lady bought a watermelon and put it on my porch, and I don't know whether to be offended or say thank you. With a real estate card attached to it.
Say thank you, dog.
Thank you.
Oh, that was cute.
She mean no harm.
That means she wants
Yeah,
more
because
dessert.
another neighbor bought a watermelon. She actually grew those watermelons, but I told her, I said, now you can't take watermelons to black people's house. And I said, we're just going to take it in here and be quiet. Don't do that.
So she left the real estate card. That means she want to help you sell your house. Get on up out
And get the neighborhood. That's what I was saying. Oh, she paid for that, baby.
Yeah, she wants you up out there, bro.
Yes,
she wants
honey.
you gone.
She said, you got to go. You go now,
That was
honey.
your exit.
I was so up in our car. So why would you bring a watermelon to my house? Whatever. And took it right on in there, cut it up, and fed Grayson.
Nah.
Put some salt, a little salt on it. It was a little sweet. It was sweet.
Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, y'all, we lost another great, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Catch me at the hot spot. This is the BR18.
All right. It is 28 minutes after the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man. Michael K. Williams, who starred as Omar Little in HBO's The Wire, was found dead in his Brooklyn apartment yesterday afternoon, police sources told the New York Post. The 54-year-old was reportedly found face down and unconscious with what appeared to be heroin on the kitchen table, and an overdose is suspected. Marina Shafron confirmed his death. She told Hollywood Reporter, "It is with deep sorrow that the family announces the passing of Emmy-nominated actor Michael Kenneth Williams. They ask for your privacy while grieving this unsurmountable loss. Williams had been open about his struggles with drugs over the years." Ugh.
So sorry to
to
hear
him.
that. That's
Yeah,
really sad.
me too.
And then I can't. We'll get the names. What was the comedian's name? Out there in L.A.
Fuquan.
Yeah,
Fuquan Johnson.
Yeah, him and two of his friends. And from what I understand, they might be two other comics. They were all three found dead on the couch, just like when my niece died 3 weeks ago. It was her and two of her friends was found dead on the couch.
My
And
goodness.
I'm telling y'all, man, these young people got to watch what they put in their bodies or whatever, and stuff. They lacing stuff with fentanyl, everything. I'm telling you, can't be taking pills. Your body, you don't know what it is, buying it off the streets.
Right.
So I hate to say that,
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
but we got to talk about it one day.
Yeah, we do. All right, y'all. Moving on. Amazon Studios is denying reports that Nicole Kidman walked off the production of Hong Kong's Expats. They said Nicole wrapped the schedule. She did not leave early. She always had other projects that she was committed to. The production is not stalled or on hiatus, they said. It's always going to continue shooting without her, they said. An Amazon person in a comment email to Variety. Reports in Hong Kong claim that Kidman and director Lulu Wang had creative differences, and other reports claim that Wang and Kidman visibly argued on set while filming in Street Market. So the show is based on the lives of privileged expat women. I don't know what expat is. Do y'all know what that is? EXPAT, expat?
Oh no.
I don't
It's some
either.
kind of it's a designation the government has for people who changes your immigration status or your citizenship status
Oh,
from one
okay.
country to the next.
You learned that in prison or in high school? I'm serious.
That was correct.
Google.
An expat is a person residing in a country other than their native country.
Okay. Well, y'all, the South China Morning Post labeled the production tone deaf.
I just
and
Googled
He made it seem like he knew about it.
I ain't that smart. I just Googled.
Y'all is stupid. Last but not least, coming off the heels of Respect, y'all, Jennifer Hudson, 39, already has a new dream role. Aretha Franklin, who passed away in 2018, handpicked the songstress to play her in the biopic, which follows her singing career from the church to international star. The American Idol alum says she's often asked, why me, and regretted not talking to Aretha before her passing. On her regret, she expressed she never said, like, I want you to play me because of this or that, and I regret that I never asked her, why me? Now, although Jennifer made playing a musical legend on the big screen look easy, she doesn't feel the need to play another. When they asked her if she would play the late Whitney Houston, she said, I love her, but playing her is meant for someone else. She said, my new dream is playing Oprah. What do y'all think about her playing Oprah Winfrey? Why you laughing?
I don't know about Oprah Winfrey, honey. And Oprah's still alive.
I think Monique should play Oprah Winfrey.
Exactly.
If she let her. She wouldn't
Yeah.
let her though. Monique would be good for that role.
No, I don't think Monique would do it, Rick. You know, she don't really feel Oprah too much.
She
these
might
days.
do it. I mean, if the money is right. Playing Oprah Winfrey, I mean, because the role she played in Precious, compared it to the old Oprah with the little afro. Think about the little Oprah when Oprah went first over, she had the little tight. Yeah. She had the little afro like Michael Irvin.
Yeah. She had the roller curls.
No, I'm telling you, ain't see the first episode. The little straight. It wasn't no curls.
It wasn't no pink roller curls.
But she had a Michael Irvin. Yes, boy, like she should have been on First Take.
Yeah.
We gonna wrap up the hot.
Yeah, wrap it on up.
We gonna wrap up the hot spot right there, y'all. Coming up next, we got Roy Wood Jr. with that prank call, and we got your wake up calls. Y'all hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up?
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, let me say this right here to you, Dr. Collier. We appreciate every single thing that you do, and y'all have saved so many lives during this pandemic, and we just want to take the time to say thank you for all the advice that you have given, all of the personal stuff that you do, Dr. Collier. I really appreciate you, brother.
Thank you very much, Richard. And I'm telling you, it's what I was born to do, and it's, African-American doctors providing culturally sensitive health care, trying to get black people through this pandemic as well as others. So, Ricky, this is where we are. You heard that the CDC told people not to go out, not to travel this weekend. Nobody listened. But I am glad to see that this weekend, the First Lady Dolores and my daughters went to a wedding in Newark, New Jersey, a hot spot. And they did require vaccination status to be updated. You had to be vaccinated or have a negative test. So I was glad to see that, and they held to that. So people that did not meet that criteria, they did not allow in. So, one of the questions that people are asking is, what can we do for children, Ricky? What can we do for those that are too young to be vaccinated? Dr. Fauci answered that question in an interview this past weekend. He said to protect children who, because of their age, cannot get vaccinated yet, it is to be around or surround those children, be it with friends, family, school teachers, personnel in the school, anybody they're around, make sure they are vaccinated so they are not carrying the disease that can infect these children. Because, again, every pediatric hospital in the country is being overwhelmed as of now. There are no beds available for the chronic diseases that these pediatric patients in these hospitals were particularly made for. They're being overwhelmed with COVID. And then the final question, Ricky, to boost or not to boost? That is the question. A couple of weeks ago, the President, Joe Biden, he announced that they were going to start doing a booster program starting September the 20th. But doctors, including your own Dr. M.J. Collier, said, no, wait a minute, that's too fast. We don't need to, there's no reason to do that. Even though the antibody for the vaccines, particularly the Pfizer vaccine, has decreased from 95% down to 42.8%, it's still, we're not seeing breakthroughs of the infection because of that, because of other mechanisms in the immune system, the memory cells, the T cells, etc., that can do that. So the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices advised the CDC to do it only on scientific data merit. In other words, if we don't have the data, there's no reason to promote boosting. And at this point, Pfizer is the only company that has applied for booster options. Moderna has not even put forth an application, and Moderna's efficacy only decreased from 95% to 85%. So at this point, unless you are immune compromised, you have had an organ transplant, or you have some other issue that would allow you to get a booster, then you don't necessarily have to get a booster at this point. And so that's where we are with that, Rick. I know that opens up a lot of questions.
Absolutely.
In the community.
All right, let's go to the phones. You on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, I took the Pfizer shot, and I was told if you take the Pfizer shot on the first time and then the second time, it makes a lot of people sleepy. But when I took it the first time, it's like I'm sleeping. I can't even hear my alarm clock go off sometimes. So I was just trying to see, is that a side effect or what?
Well, not sleepy, but fatigue can happen. And once again, Dr. Colley recommends two things. One, an anti-inflammatory such as Motrin, Advil, or Aleve, and a non-sedating antihistamine such as Claritin, Zyrtec, or Allegra. You start taking those the day before you get the shot, and you take it for the next 2 days, and that side effect and other side effects caused by inflammation will be minimized, and it will not negatively impact your immune response. So protect yourself from that.
All right, y'all with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, yes. I've been vaccinated, and my wife has been vaccinated, and she recently got COVID, and she's having symptoms. She got the Pfizer, I got the Moderna. I was wondering if that was the case, because I never got COVID, but my wife, like I said, she's been vaccinated, and now she has it. Is there any concerns about me? Should I isolate?
Well, the Moderna is definitely the most potent molecule, and so it gives you 3 times the amount of immune response because it's twice the strength of the Pfizer. But again, she may be having symptoms, but they should be minimized, and you can do those things that you know you need to do, which is isolate and wear a mask for at least 10 days from her date of diagnosis. But she should also make sure she's taking her supplements: vitamin D, 5,000 international units per day, vitamin C, 1,000 international units per day, and zinc, 30 milligrams per day, and that will help boost her immune system response and help minimize her symptoms.
He said Moderna was the most potent molecule. That's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. You on with Dr. Collier? Good morning.
Hi. So I'm currently 31 weeks pregnant. Both my husband and I have already got vaccinated, and all 3 of our other kids are currently in school. But my question is, what can I do, or what should I expect to do for my newborn when she gets here as far as keeping her safe from COVID?
Okay, that is a great question. One, we need to make sure that those kids don't bring COVID back into the house. So monitor the amount of infection that they have in that school system. And if you see the cases going up, then you definitely need to consider bringing them back home for homeschooling. Most school systems are now going back to that as an option, and make sure that they're wearing masks, make sure that the teachers are wearing masks, make sure that the staff are being vaccinated at your school. It varies from school to school, and even though they have mandates in some places saying you don't have to do it, people are still doing it because it's a common sense thing to do. So you got to protect that baby and keep them isolated, particularly until, and breastfeed. Breastfeed is going to give them some immunity, particularly since you've had the vaccine. That's going to help protect that baby.
Oh, wow. All right, y'all with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Doc, I just got a question for you. I'm wondering if we do have a Delta variant out there, and the reason why I asked that question is because watching all these college football games, they're packed to capacity. Even to the U.S. Open, they're packed to capacity. So what's really going on? That's it.
What's really going on is they want that football money. You know, and again, people also want something to do. So people, this is one of the social activities that people really like to do. They're asking but not requiring that people wear masks in those situations. They're also hoping that people have gotten their vaccines so that they're minimizing that. But if they start having outbreaks, that's going to compromise either the college school's record because they're going to have to forfeit games, or that people start getting sick, then they're going to modify that. But right now, they're trying to give the people what they want, which is a presence at a football game. I know Alabama was packed this weekend, wasn't it, Ricky?
Yeah, it was back. That game was in Atlanta, but they had that roof open. That's the first time the Falcons, I have never seen them open up that roof all the way. They had that roof all the way up, open.
All the way up.
Yeah, and the Delta variant is Georgia Bulldogs defensive line. That's the
for real.
God, dog, man, folks got to deal with that all fall.
People have to.
Man, I know you love the Georgia Bulldogs. Hey, Dr. Carly, let everybody know. I'm giving you a disclaimer, and I got a sponsor after that.
These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or production crew. You can hear me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. We look forward to talking to you again and giving you your coronavirus update.
Hello, sir. I need to speak with Jared, please.
Who's this?
This is Johnny Hurston, sir. I'm with the Sagelson Corporation. We're the customer service department. The service collection, I ain't got nothing. Now, I'm not calling you about the collection aspect of anything of your relationship with them, but it was brought to our attention that you had an altercation with them on the phone.
I mean, I don't know what you want to know. They said something I didn't like, and I told them how it was.
Well, okay. Well, Jared, see, I was going to go ahead and conference in one of them that you had cussed out so that you could go ahead and apologize to them and tell them how ignorant you was.
Well, you can let them know how ignorant I was. I don't deal with that employee anymore, and I never will.
Well, sir,
you can call them and let them know I'm an ignorant Have at it.
I have not cursed you, sir. It boosts our employees' morale when crazy customers apologize for being crazy.
Well, then you're going to have to go up and bark somebody else's tree because I'm going to be crazy no matter what.
Well,
And you can tell them, because if I said something, I meant it, and I'm not going to recant what I say.
Well,
That's all there is to it.
See, I have to come to Chicago whoop that ass. Because, see, I'm trying to be appropriate with you, and you
I
want
guess
to be
you will. You can come to my address. I don't give a
Well, then it's on.
I don't know why you're getting upset when you're just trying to get me to apologize to somebody I don't give a about.
Motherfucker, excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm trying
you can
to-
swear at me all you want. I ain't going to get accomplished.
Jared, now, sir, I'm trying my best with you. I don't want to put my hands on you.
Well, then
Now-
no. I'm not telling you what you can and what you cannot do. But if you're asking for apology, you might want to bark up somebody else's tree.
You didn't have a fuss at that lady, and that other man.
Why didn't I have a right? Anybody has a right to cuss.
You didn't have
Guess
a right.
what? I will cuss at who the I want if they're not going to be nice.
Now, see, you gonna piss me off. I'm gonna go to the trunk. I'm gonna get my gun.
You get your gun, and
I
I'll
call
get my
mine.
gun, and we'll see who has a quicker trigger.
I call my gun the Reverend because it make you see the Lord.
You're going to have a slower trigger than I.
Cause see, brother, it ain't nothing to come get slapped, Jared.
Come slap my ass.
Your broke
I
ass.
don't give up. Ask the lady I'm supposed to apologize to. I'm sure she'd be happy to give you my address.
Do you love America?
If you want me to give an apology to something I ain't going to give an apology for.
Do you love America, Jared? You got to do this for the troops.
I already served for the troops. So I don't have to for the troops.
This is for the troops. God bless America.
Well, God bless them. You know what? I don't know what that has to do with me apologizing to somebody.
Well, I tell you, can you send a card or just some sort of just show that you just didn't mean what you said?
Where the are you calling from? Because I don't understand this.
So-
Why would they have to go through a third party to get an apology? If she wants an apology that bad, why don't she call me?
Well, sir, why would she call you direct when the last time you talked to her, you used that foul mouth of yours? They need a liaison, and that's what the Sackleson Corporation is. You don't want to get your credit messed up.
Well,
dude.
my credits are already up. What's one more person going to make it any
Well,
different?
You better sell dope or start a meth lab. You better do something. Or, in the meantime, if you want something to entertain yourself with, you could always just drop comedian Roy Wood Jr. an email, because this is a prank phone call.
Who set this up?
Your friend Kevin put us up to prank calling you today, man.
All right.
RoyWoodJr.com, man. Y'all support my boy, man. Oh, man. Are you glad to be woke this morning? Let's go. Be glad what the Lord done for you. Ought to be glad. Everybody butterfly right now. Butterfly. What the Lord done for you. Hey, come on. Great things for you. He will do great things for you. Ought to be glad. Hallelujah. Y'all better sing this in your cars if you love the Lord.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's
Happy
Tuesday of
TD Tuesday. Let's go. Tedious.
Oh, good morning. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's applauding Cardi B, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that Cardi B unveiled her new face, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Cardi's been vocal about her many cosmetic procedures, which included, y'all, teeth veneers, liposuction, and another breast augmentation after her 2019 birth of her beautiful daughter, Culture. And they're saying she also admitted to getting cheek fillers, eye adjustments, and, y'all, a nose job. Now, she got another procedure, y'all, which is being reported, y'all, and she made her look like a completely different person, y'all. Now, they're saying that Cardi opened up, y'all, about just how insecure she is with her looks in an interview earlier this year. Now, they're saying that the 28-year-old WAP rapper discussed the beauty and body insecurity she faced, y'all, growing up in the Bronx, which was sad. And she said, quote, "I'm Trini and I'm Dominican, and there's a lot of Dominicans, y'all, that look a certain type of way." She said they have soft, pretty, curly hair. And she said growing up, honey, guys would ask her weird question like, if you're Dominican, why is your hair so nappy? And she said, I used to dye my hair, and people used to be like, oh, your hair is so crunchy, and it would make her feel so weird, she said, y'all. And it didn't help her, y'all, and she was really skinny as well. She said in the Bronx, y'all, it was about being thick and having a butt, y'all. She said so young boys would be like, look at your flat butt, you ain't got no breasts, and it would make her feel so ugly, y'all, and so underdeveloped, she said. So now, you know, she got her a whole totally new look, honey. And also, she had a baby. She had a beautiful bouncing baby boy, honey, recently as well, too. They haven't named the child yet. But in that set, but A lot of people, when we get money as Africans in America, do we just really just change our whole look? Do we just not like our look anymore, or just like to enhance it? What is that? Because I don't understand that. Do y'all understand that? Why?
Well, I mean, if you can afford it, you know, and get just as long as you just don't go overboard with it, you know.
Yeah. Well,
right. And she started out with her teeth. If you remember her Instagram sensation, funny as ever, but she always had a chipped tooth in her mouth and some crooked teeth. And so she started out with veneers, and it kind of graduates.
Really? Well, that's good. Well, congratulations to Cardi. Hope her children recognize her, but it's a good look. She's looking good, y'all. So, you know, let's keep her. Yeah, but anyway, moving on, honey. Speaking of good looks, y'all, Tori Spelling, baby, this girl, honey, that undergone a massive plastic surgery change to her face and body. They're saying that the blonde bombshell is being called a Khloe Kardashian clone all across social media, y'all. Now, they're saying the Beverly Hills 90210 veteran, y'all, who has not, honey, been seen with her husband, Dean Mermont, honey, for months. They say she's looking definitely like Khloe Kardashian, and she looks good. And if y'all don't know who she is, who this girl is, honey, let me tell you who Tori Spelling is. Her daddy had owned Hollywood. They had the largest mansion in Hollywood, honey. Her daddy did the show Beverly Hills 90210. When her daddy died, Aaron Spelling, honey, he left everything to his wife, Candy Spelling, and didn't leave them cheering nothing. Baby, didn't leave her, Tori or her brother nothing. They've been fighting with her mama ever since to try to get some money, but the mama said it was her money that her husband left it for her, so Candy and her brother had to go work, honey, so...
Fellas, y'all better ask these women for baby pictures. Y'all out here, these women, you better ask them. I just need to see a picture of you sitting on Santa Claus' lap.
Right.
Okay. And a picture after you've been swimming. Because this girl looked like Khloe Kardashian on this picture, and then the other picture. Remember we was in Houston, Rock T?
Yes, sir.
We did that show, them chicks was backstage.
Man.
And then when the show was over, they turned it, we was all on them.
Turn them lights on.
Turn them lights on. Me and Rock T looked at each other, we were like,
Those are 50-yarders right there, man.
Scooby-Doo. Oh,
yes, poor Tori, y'all. But congrats, I'm glad she's looking good. And in my final story, y'all, actor Idris Elba and his beautiful wife Sabrina, y'all, are expecting their first child together, y'all. It's been confirmed, y'all, that they are pregnant, honey. So congratulations to Idris Elba and his beautiful wife, y'all, honey, because she looks amazing and they look like a happy couple, y'all. So she was a former beauty pageant winner, and you know, I'm glad that Idris married somebody that looked like him. So congratulations to the Elbas. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is watermelon souffle. On the high end, you say watermelon souffle, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
One time.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. I want to just show some love to all the ladies out there in the car. Just want to show you a little love right now. This is from me personally. If you out there thinking of you, that's all I seem to do.
Sing it, dog.
When you're not here, I long to hold you near.
From the heart.
Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the light, come close to me. Tell me I'm all you'll ever need. Tell me it's not just a dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine. And this is real.
Come on, no.
Loving you all through the night.
Come on, dog.
Needed this.
Share my life. Help me out, Roxy.
Come on, man.
Tonight is your night.
Yes, sir.
Hush, y'all.
Take your time.
What's better than a love that's made for two?
Stay right there. Stay right there.
You got my back, Gary.
I'm listening. I'm trying to get it.
The way I feel for you.
Stay in the pocket.
Hush, Gary. But you should know. And started from today. It ain't that funny, Eva. From this point on,
who asked for this?
my love is here to stay. This for the ladies. All the ladies out there. Here we go, y'all. Lie close to me. Hold on.
Stay in your lane.
Let's make our love last all night long. Baby, I'm yours. Come on, y'all. Take all of me.
Right there.
Oh. Hold on, y'all. I never tried around. My love will always be around. Yes, I'm convinced. Here we go, y'all. You're all I need.
Here we go.
Ooh. Love it.
You almost had it.
Somebody hit you.
You know what? Just go to commercial. Just go to commercial. Damn it. Just go to commercial.
That was cute.
Trying to do something nice for the ladies. Can't do nothing.
Was that Keith Washington or Jerome?
Praying for a commercial.
I think you're wrong in the house.
Never wanted to hear a commercial so bad.
Turn their mics off. 28 before the top of the hour, y'all. That was for you ladies. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Black Tony, what's up?
I'm in the most dangerous situation what I ever been in, and I've been in a lot of dangerous situations.
You're not coming to work?
But this time, I'm trying to hope. I'm hoping I just live for the rest of that to see it through the day.
What's wrong? What happened?
You know, okay, I was gonna come to work this morning, but look, you know, it was a big hurricane last week.
Yeah.
All over the whole United States of South America. It was a whole South America, United States.
In Louisiana and in New York.
Yeah. And look, and in Atlanta, look, it's a piece of it broke off, I think.
A piece of what?
A piece of the hurricane broke off. A little piece. I'm finna open up the window. Hold up. That's in my backyard right now, Shawty.
So a piece of the hurricane broke off and came to Atlanta.
It's in my backyard, Shawty.
All right, what part of Atlanta you at? Because I got relatives in Bankhead that I talked to this morning.
Now, we over here in the West End by the AU Center, by Morehouse College, and Clark and Spelman and all that. You need to call the government and tell them folks that they need to put everybody on lockdown. Because it's a little bitty piece. It's not that big, Shawty. It's only about the size of maybe like a Tahoe or something.
If you don't get your ass from in front of that fan and come to work.
This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 4 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by Capital One. That's right, Capital One has no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. Capital One, NA member FDIC. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, the prayer warriors have to get back on bended knees, y'all. It's a very touching story, y'all. If y'all haven't heard, honey, Carry On is back. Carry On is the beautiful son of Kirk Franklin. You remember recently we were talking about Carry On and Kirk going through problems. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that Carry On is now accusing his beautiful mother of assault. Now, he got on Instagram, y'all, during an alleged incident to show y'all that he was trying to protect himself. Now, he said, quote, I'm about to go to my grandmother's house. He said, I'm being abused right now. He said, I was assaulted by my own mother. He said, y'all, that his mother had tried to take him to the hospital. But what is puzzling is, y'all, that during the live stream, y'all, she waves at the camera, y'all, before telling him that he was just seeking attention while she calmly, y'all, denied the allegations. Now, if you recall back in March, y'all, Kirk Franklin sat down for an interview with Tamron Hall after Carry On leaked audio of a call when Kirk can be heard cursing his son out. And, you know, Kirk said now that he's about to be 33 as a grown man, the relationship at times can become very agitated. He said, but he's not going to stop trying, y'all, to help. He said, he's my son, he's my firstborn, and I never want to feel what I felt, want him to feel what I felt not having a father. He said, it's important for me because what if their call is the call that things change, y'all.
I just kind of disagree with Kurt because hold on, because in order to have a father, you have to be willing to be fathered. See, it's a two-way thing. You can biologically be the father of somebody, but you have to be willing to be fathered. So if you got a son that's 30-something or whatever, fully grown and disrespectful or whatever, and it's just like a plant. When you have a plant that sit on your table, when the leaf turn yellow, you take that damn leaf off because the plant try to put all the energy back into the yellow leaf to turn to turn it back green, and what happens is the other leaves turn yellow.
Come on.
So you have to pull the yellow leaf off, and then you have to worry about the other leaves that's remaining green.
That's
so
right.
you don't have that kind of energy. And I don't care if it's your son. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care who it is. You got a block on your phone. You got a lock on your door or whatever. And just because they're not entitled to be in your life, just because they're your biological, if they bring in chaos, confusion, corruption, undermine, disrespect, they don't deserve to be in your life, especially when you have Kirk and his son's mother have done everything they could for him. I talked to Kirk personally or whatever about that, and that's just what it is. Now, the mother tried to go get him help. That video came from her making another effort to get him help, and then he make a video, and then now he back in the news again. See? Nobody have to put up with that stuff. So what we do is worry about the kids that want what you teaching and buying what you teaching, and that's what it is. And you go put these Negroes in some insurance and put the rest of them kids through college if something happened to him. Period.
My Lord.
Yep.
Period.
Preach.
Yep.
My Lord.
Going through it now. You ain't got to tell me. Going through it now.
And that lady ain't trying to abuse him. Like, come on, he need to just get off out of social media. She's trying to help him. And it's clear she's trying to take him to the doctor because he needs it.
Brad, if that wasn't Kirk Franklin's son, we wouldn't even be talking about this. And when you know that your family member, just like you got a niece and a nephew, or whatever, the minute they get mad at you, here they come with a video. And just because it's attached to you,
that's right.
Now it's all over the internet and everybody got an opinion on it.
Come on,
yes.
Man, come on. I get them. You know, they love to do that. Now, I got nephews and different ones in my family coming out with all these videos. Once they get mad at you, you done raised them, gave them everything, took them all over the country, did everything for them. When they mother died or when they dad died, and then the one time you say no to something, then all of a sudden you all of these things and they got videos out, and then the blogs start picking them up and all this kind of stuff. Oh man, it's real. Man, let me tell you something. The sense of entitlement is a disease. It's worse than jealousy.
Yes, it
worse
is.
than jealousy. Anything worse than jealousy is a sense of entitlement. So that's what you got with him.
Yep. Well, let's pray. We're just gonna continue to pray, though, Ricky.
I'm not even finna bother God about that foolishness.
Because you already know what it is.
In New York and the people in Louisiana who've been affected by the hurricane.
Yes.
I'm not finna double up on prayers for the same person doing the same thing.
The same
God
thing.
gonna stop listening like, okay, look now.
Well, let's
I
pray
know you see what's going on.
Well, let's pray on this story, though, y'all. Nicole Searchinger, y'all, is being sued, honey, by the Pussycat Dolls founder, Miss Robin Anderson.
Being sued by some what?
By the Pussycat Dolls founder, Robin Anderson.
What you say now?
What you say now? Being sued by some what?
Oh, my God.
Now, they said the lawsuit is because of upcoming reunion tour. Now, according to reports, y'all, Searchinger is refusing to participate in the tour unless she receives the majority of the profits, and she also wants final decision-making authority, honey. Now, they said Anton says that the Pussycat Dolls Worldwide and Searchinger came to an agreement on the tour back in 2019. Now, in this agreement, Searchinger signed y'all on for 49% under memorandum, honey, of understanding. Now, the tour had to be put on hold because of the pandemic, but now that Anton is ready out for the ladies to hit the road, they say, baby, Miss Nicole said she doesn't want to, and that she now wants to renegotiate the terms, honey, and she now wants 75% and complete creative control, which she does.
What makes her? I mean, why?
We know her. We know. We don't know the mother dolls.
She what?
Yeah.
Don't do that, Gary.
She was kind of the lead singer. She led most of the songs, and she's the most popular one out of all of them. But what was the initial agreement?
What makes her? I almost said what makes her better than the other folks.
Because she's Nicole Searchinger. She been known. Nobody don't know the other girls, honey. Eva. They don't know who's the other girls.
The other girl's Melody Thornton, who went off to do her own thing. And furthermore, Robin Anton is the reason why that group exists. That is her group. So to think that one of the members would get paid more than the manager is crazy. She's the reason why the group exists.
Yeah, because New Edition get the same. If they want to go off and do their own thing, they get paid for that. But as under the
Thank you, Ricky.
The Pussycat Dolls, right? They should get the same check because ain't no difference.
Yeah, well,
I just didn't feel conscious that
Saying
it's cat dolls.
Well, yeah, why you struggling with that name, y'all?
Cat dolls.
Is it that fast?
The color today, honey, is
Somebody gonna take
watermelon
it and
souffle.
edit and then send it to Miss H and talking about we saying on the air.
On the high, just say watermelon souffle, and on the low, just say pink. That's your color for the
And then the color is what? What's the color, Gary?
watermelon souffle.
And what's
On
it?
the-
And the
on
lower end is what?
Pink.
And right behind what story?
Don't do it,
Oh
Gary.
my God! Oh my God! Oh man, that was Snow Allegra, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Whoa! All right, y'all, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to be with you this morning. Rick, I think we talked about last week, September is Self-Care Awareness Month, and sometimes as touchy-feely as it seems, if we saw more examples of people loving themselves, sometimes we would better know how to love ourselves. And Self-Care Awareness Month is about raising the incredible benefits of individual self-care, not waiting for other people to take care of you, but you really loving on yourself. And so if you have not figured out how to do that, then this is a great month to check out some people that are, and if you are doing it, share it with somebody else. The second thing, Rick, I want to talk about is there's been so much talk about Mississippi and Texas as it relates to their abortion laws and how the Supreme Court is or is not going to be involved. We know what the Supreme Court looks like. But what's so interesting to me is I just want to really say how much I appreciate some of the brothers, black men in particular, that have been incredibly aggressive and vocal either through social media or through activism or through engagement about this issue. I just often feel like women are relegated to shout from the rooftops about what's wrong with this, and often men who are quick to ask a sister to get an abortion or supportive of abortion or really aggressive about wanting to engage with a woman's body, but simultaneously doesn't recognize the value proposition of ensuring that that same woman has the ability to control her own body via the law. And so I just want more and more brothers to be vocal. Not necessarily you have to join an organization or be involved in a formal movement. Just let us hear from you. And this isn't shaming anybody who doesn't. I just want to lift the voices of brothers who literally believe that this is nonsense, and join your voice to the chorus of conscientious men and women who are already engaged in the issue, because our voices need to be heard. Last but not least, brother, I'm having a rough morning, Rick. This Michael K. Williams passing yesterday. I don't know if I ever told you. We never announced it publicly, but Michael K. Williams had agreed to be the new executive producer for Man Cave before COVID. And one of the things that I enjoy most, he and I were talking once, and he was talking about this young brother that he was mentoring in Cleveland. And I was like, man, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm from Cleveland. And he introduced me to this young brother, and we were tag team mentoring this young man. And like that literally was just who Michael was, whether it was fighting for the rights of brothers and sisters who had been previously incarcerated or engaging with young activists on the ground. When you listen to him talk about how Baltimore embraced him, not because he was Omar, but because he was Michael, and he walked through the streets of Baltimore and he talked to people on the streets of Baltimore. This brother was not just an incredible actor, not just an award-winning actor, but he was an amazing human. And many of us know, for those that are navigating any kind of drug use, that Michael was navigating his own demons. And so I'm going to miss him, man. I'm going to miss his humanity. I'm going to miss his service. I'm going to miss his laugh. I'm going to miss how he showed up for people when nobody else was watching. I'm going to miss his brilliance on and off the screen. And it's just a reminder that there's so many people around us dealing with so many things. And sometimes we just need to do an even more intentional job of checking in with the people that we love, not always because our single voice can make a difference, but because they just need to know.
Right.
So celebrating him as we lose him, prayers to his family and all those who loved him. And that's it, man. Y'all can hit me at Jets Nation on all social media. Appreciate you much, Rick. Love y'all.
Hey, man,
have a great Tuesday.
Love you too, Jeff, man. Appreciate you, man. We sitting up here watching the video. Man,
you out of breath too?
Man, we done danced our ass off here. When you start rapping,
she sounds just like the song.
Brett, hit that. What was that verse again, Brett? What was that verse again?
Y'all see how these bogus misters try not to notice the doper sisters approaching with good intentions, but focusing on their riches. If it's too hot, then get the ass up out the kitchen. Listen carefully. I don't give a damn if you don't care for me. The rhythm I kick, buzzing like a rhythmatic. Filling them with sluggers off the 9 milli Luger clip. Let us bust, we just keep kicking the dust, and you can spread rumors. This is making me sick of the hair tumors. Humor me by hugging me, saying you loving me. Faking phony players be bucking. I can tell cause the thug in me wanna do illegal things for cheese. Need to get me more with these VVs and them 3s VTs from overseas. Pimp diced out rollies, duck from the police. Keep my wallet obese. Who the Windy City woman still coming and going straight from the shy. Tonight's the night, Rickey Smiley. We stay fly.
What more can you say, Brett? Oh my God, man. Big rest in peace, Lisa Lethal Lopez, man. Man,
she popped up on that screen. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, we got chills in here, man. We saw when. Oh man, that video is so dope.
It is, man. We don't have unity like that no more. We need that back.
Brett, how long did it take y'all to shoot that video?
Man, it took us a whole day, but it was so fun. It was like an inside luau. That was inside of a big production studio. It was sand all on the floor. A real pig was roasting. That's the first time I realized skins from a pig is really skins from a pig.
Right.
I saw the skin bubble up as it roasted. I was like, ooh. But it was dope. We had Missy. We had Mary J. Blige there. R.I.P. to left there. Lil' Kim, Angie Martinez. It was so many people there. Black was in the video. It was so many people, Lil Mo, everybody, crazy.
Man,
crazy.
The little chick that was the fine chick that was laying on the table singing a hook. Who is that? I wonder.
Wait a minute, who you talking about? Oh, that was Maya Campbell.
Who?
That's right.
That was Maya Campbell.
Where's she at now?
She ain't doing
she fell off a little
right
bit.
now. Yeah,
I don't care.
We got to keep her in our prayers.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, she got off into some bad habits.
I can help her.
Little mental situation.
Yeah.
I can help with all that because she'll find that video. I just like to remember the people the way it was, and I can help them. Tell them to call me. Hey,
it ain't what it was.
Yeah, send them some info, Special K.
Yeah, I'll send you the video. You might not want.
Huh?
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna send you the video. You might want to resend.
We're gonna keep her in our prayers.
Okay.
Y'all. We're gonna keep her in our prayers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We are.
Yeah, we need you to pick somebody else.
Now y'all have to stop me because I appreciate y'all warning. That was an awkward moment. Brad, thank you so much. Kiki, you want to shout out your favorite skate rink? Kiki.
What?
Good morning. When the last time you been skating?
I can't afford to go because I ain't been so long. Then I keep falling and scraping my knees.
Yeah, y'all need to stay in the middle, Kiki. If you can't skate towards the middle. Y'all get on the outside or y'all mess it up for the good skaters.
The middle.
In the middle, like toward the inside. And then work your way on the outside once you learn how to skate.
No. How y'all going to see my outfit if I'm in the middle?
I mean, we look towards the middle, but you don't want to get knocked down in the outfit.
No.
When you got rough and tough coming around that edge real fast.
No, y'all don't.
So you got to have a man with you to hold your hand while you skate.
Right.
Boy, if you don't get your behind away from me, stop trying to always holler.
Oh, yeah, especially because we know you got a little thing for Kiki.
I'm turning up my mic.
Hey, Kiki's things when it comes to dating a sister.
Yes.
Okay.
3 rules. 3 rules.
Okay, 3 rules. Let's go. Number 3.
Okay. Number 3, plan something. Why we always got to plan something? Won't you plan something sometimes? Plan something. I'm like, I am the most romantic woman in the world. I am so romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Romantic?
Yes.
So men have a hard time planning stuff.
Yeah. Hit me. Where you want to go? What you got to say? What you want to do?
That's
what
true.
you want to do? What you trying to get into?
That's true, Kiki. That's true. And what is number 2?
Yeah. Okay, number 2, don't even think about hating me. I want the whole world to know that is your bae. Is your bae, and the world needs to know. Thank you. Period.
Yeah. Hey, Kate, that's them the drug dealers when they take their girl to the movie, they be walking about 10 feet behind their girl acting like they texting somebody with them pants saying. And then that,
with me.
huh? What, Kiki?
Walk with me. Like the hymn, walk with me, Lord. Walk with me.
and hold your hand in between.
Walk with me.
Sing it, Kiki, while I'm on.
While I'm on this
Christian journey.
journey.
Come on, Kiki.
I want you, boy.
To what?
Walk with me.
And then hold your hand, Kiki.
Hey.
Hold your hand. Hold your hand. Hold your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, add that to your verse, Kiki.
I'm gonna do that.
And number 1.
Yes, number 1. The number 1 rule when dating a sister is if you take me to get something to eat, please make sure that you order me all flats, okay? I'm an all flats kind of chick. I'm as elegant. Order me all flats and we good.
What you talking about, the wings rock?
Yep, them flat wings.
Yeah.
So chicks don't do the little drum? What you call
They
them?
like them flats, man. They don't do them.
So women like flats?
Yes, sir.
Are you serious?
Hood chicks
Is that-
like flats.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Hood chicks like flats.
First of all, if I'm hood, because I like flats, my homegirl, you calling my homegirl hood, and we is both is elegant. I'm in right now. I got you on speakerphone, and she is rolling her eyes at you. Ain't you, Fat Tasha?
That's right. Thank you.
Fat Tasha, how you like your wings?
I just like to cook. I like them all day. I like them morning. I like them noon. I like them in the middle of the night.
Right.
Talk about a hood girl.
So you like barbecue or lemon pepper, Fat Tasha?
That sounds good. I can go for that right now. That sounds like a wholesome breakfast.
Hey, Fat Tasha, where you and where y'all headed today, Kiki? Where you taking Kiki, Fat Tasha, and then give us your itinerary for the rest of the day.
Okay. Well, since I was gonna take Kiki to get some washing powder from the store bag.
Washing powders, they don't make that no more.
Yes, they do. I was gonna go get washing powder, take her to get some of that, but since y'all brought up wigs, why not start there first? So basically, we'll do that so I can have some energy to take you, Kiki.
No. Take me to get some washing powder.
You would get your washing damn powder when I'm good and ready to get your washing damn powder.
Hey, Kiki, and let everybody know if they need a ride and tell them what kind of car to look for.
Yeah, Tasha, go ahead. That's for you.
Thanks. First of all, look for a charcoal gray PT Cruiser. Just got it washed too. Just got it washed, so you can't miss it.
So
basically, it's shiny charcoal gray because it was just that. Took this whole family to a funeral. I had to go back and forth to the church because everybody couldn't fit my car. So, yes, I do funeral pickups because people is lazy. I take the family no matter how long it takes. If you need a ride,
yeah.
Come on.
I'll drive you.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Front page news is being brought to you by the Celebration Company. That's right, the Magic is calling you to the Walt Disney World Resort 50th anniversary celebration beginning October the 1st. Learn more at disneyworld.com/50th. 850. Got your front page right here. Euro, better known as Euro Mika.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. All right, y'all, let's look at what's going on in headlines this morning. President Biden is going to be in New York and New Jersey today to survey the damage that was left behind from flooding last week caused by the remnants of Hurricane Ida. Now, Biden was in Louisiana on Friday, where power is slowly being restored to the state, but over 500,000 people are still without electricity. Power is back up in New Orleans and Baton Rouge, but they say that it could take the rest of the month before the smaller cities could get some electricity. Federal prosecutors continue to explore options to challenge the new Texas law, which bans abortion at 6 weeks. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland said on yesterday that those trying to get access to abortion services could be protected under a federal law called the FACE Act. And this was my first time hearing about this. It stands for Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances, and it bans physically obstructing or using the threat of force to intimidate or interfere with a person seeking reproductive health services. So this is going to get very interesting. In other news, more than 7 million people are losing those federal pandemic unemployment benefits. They expired on yesterday. The leader of the Proud Boys, the far-right extremist group, reported to a D.C. jail last night. He's going to begin serving a 5-month prison term for bringing firearms into the Capitol and for burning a Black Lives Matter flag. Now, lastly, and some good news for us, in case you missed it over the weekend, the wife of Reverend Jesse Jackson, Jacqueline Jackson, is home from the hospital recovering from COVID-19. Reverend Jackson remains in rehab, so our prayers continue to be with them both. I'm Euro in for Eva Marcel with a look at your headlines today.
Hey, Gary.
What?
Gary.
Yeah.
She read for that chick, didn't she?
She sure did. She said, can I come tomorrow?
Gary, you're supposed to be friends now, Gary.
Oh, yeah. No, she just filled in.
Gary. Gary.
No coins. There's no coins involved.
Gary, she was reading that thing. Was you proud as a friend? Was you proud of her?
I was proud, baby. This girl articulated every alphabet, baby. She broke down what face means. So I said, all right, girl, for what face means. I didn't know neither, girl.
Look at y'all. Roxy, come on with these sports.
It's all good, man. First of all, we got a shout out to ESPN for showing all the love to all the HBCU football games over the weekend, man.
Yeah.
Big ups to Jackson State and FAMU. That was a huge one right there, 7-6 right there, a little defensive game. But ESPN showed up and showed out and showed much love to everybody out there. Houston Texans named veteran Tyrod Taylor starting quarterback this Sunday to open up the season versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Deshaun Watson is still facing 22 civil lawsuits for allegations of sexual assault and inappropriate behavior, of course. So he demanded a trade. I don't see him remaining with the team, throughout the rest of the year, man. It is what it is, man. NFL season kicks off this Thursday. I got a question for you, Rick Dawg.
Yeah.
All right, Cam Newton's still not on the team, okay?
Right.
Nobody's picked him up yet. I've already told you all the teams I think he can ride with. But if you general manager of an NFL team right now, you got the power to sign a quarterback, whether starting or backup. Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, who ain't played in about 3 years, who you signing?
Well, I mean, of course you got to get Cam because he played. Super Dave, am I right? Because he played last year. He got, it's been a minute. But it's been some years since Colin Kaepernick played, right, Super Dave?
But he got to get vaccinated.
Okay.
Bottom line.
Cam Newton's vaccinated. Who you got?
Cam Newton.
Yeah, me too.
I agree because he is playing. He's played recently. But
man, Cam will pie face them defensive ends coming around, man. You ever met Cam in person? See how big he is? The dude is about
a big dude.
6'5", 265.
Yeah.
6'5", 265.
Yeah, we got Griff in the studio, comedian Griff. Who you got, Griff?
I'm laughing because my son played with Cam at Westlake for 2 years. So I watched Cam play on Friday. He always been the biggest person. But I definitely would pick Cam Newton. Nothing wrong with they gave Colin Kaepernick a check already.
Right. Do you think Cam going to get
Oh, yeah. Cam, somebody going to pick him up. There's a lot of sorry quarterbacks out here starting, so he going to get a job.
Sorry, white quarterback starting.
I mean, he just called it fact.
They're making good points.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what team you think he'll end up? If you had to guess, give me 2 teams.
I like him in Denver, and if Charlotte has some sense, they take him back.
Nah, Houston or Dallas, man.
Well, Houston, I don't like how they, just for the record, the way they doing Deshaun Watson is horrible.
How they doing Deshaun Watson?
How they doing Deshaun
What
Watson?
Deshaun Watson doing
them
himself?
massage therapist.
horrible.
Yeah. Now,
What Deshaun doing to himself?
But the thing about it is, if he went to the massage place with the little Christmas lights in the window,
dude,
they need to throw all them charges out. The one which you can buy the rhino pills. Griff. The one
Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket.
Like it's hard. You can catch me at the house spot. It's the BR18.
If you go get a massage and you can buy rhino pills in there, Griff, you on a Christian station, you can't entertain it.
I'm just like, I know them gas station pills, dog. Don't do that,
A lot of headaches, dog.
Man.
You're wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm just sitting over here listening.
They're going to kick us off the radio.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord Jesus. This segment is being brought to you by Bank of America. Customized cash rewards credit card. You can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding. Copyright 2021, Bank of America Corporation.
You better read.
You better go. I'm trying to keep up with corporation. I mean, I can't let you just outread me. I went to school too.
Come on, Brad.
That's like when they read the church announcements. Good, praise the Lord, does the saints and friends and all the congregation of the clergy and the pastor and the the deacons and the evangelists. And we would like to start by giving you what we're doing today. Next Sunday we'll have the revival.
You didn't ask the visitors to stand. First of all.
Oh Lord.
First of all, get it right. All visitors, please stand. Okay. I'm Rickey Smiley. I bring you greetings from Faith Walker Missionary Baptist Church, where the Reverend Kelvin Bryant is my pastor.
Yes.
I have enjoyed the service thus far. Thus far. Keep me and my family lifted up in prayer.
Amen.
And thank y'all for having me. May God bless you for the edification of our souls.
Yes, for the edification. Yes. Oh, Lord. Okay, real quick, y'all. Andre 3000 spoke out after being caught in the middle of a feud between Kanye and Drake. He addressed the unreleased track Life of the Party on Saturday, which he collaborated on with Kanye West. Andre said when Kanye reached out to him to write this tribute to his mom, it felt appropriate to support him, mentioning that he was thinking of his own mom who passed away in 2013. Now, Andre explained, I thought it was a beautiful choice to make a clean album, but unfortunately, I did not know the plan before I wrote and recorded my verse. Now, over the weekend, Drake had leaked the song that was complete with a diss verse by Kanye, but Andre said that the track he received and wrote to didn't have a diss verse on it, and he was hoping to make a more focused offering for the Donda album. And he also wanted a song on the album Certified Lover Boy, which is Drake's album, but said that he'd rather work with people that inspire him.
Awesome.
And on that note, we're gonna wrap it on up. Okay, awesome, Ricky. That's awesome. Yanetta Spring coming up, and she's awesome. We Talk It Out Tuesday, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is Talk It Out Tuesday. Y'all help me welcome our licensed professional counselor, therapy expert, Unetta Spring. Unetta Spring. Unetta, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How y'all doing this morning?
Man, we blessed this morning. It is the first Tuesday of the month, and that means that you have a new theme. So September is going to be all about self-care.
Yeah. Y'all know I love talking about self-care. So we are talking about self-care in September. And, one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this, because I feel like it's a good time for us to start, rebooting our self-care practices. Just as we're wrapping up the summer and then we're getting into the colder months, it's common for our moods to start shifting with the seasons. And if we have a good handle on our self-care now, we could prevent or possibly reduce the intensity of seasonal depression. And we can get into what that looks like a little bit later on, but I wanted to kind of start being proactive and not reactive, right? So in my practice, I work with a lot of individuals who struggle with self-care, in some way, shape, or form. And some of the top reasons why, I ask y'all, what do y'all think are some of the top reasons why either you or you think people in general struggle with self-care? What do y'all think?
A lot of people is just not used to going. You talking about the therapy or just doing something?
Just self-care, taking care of themselves. What are some reasons why you think?
Sometimes
lazy,
peer pressure.
Okay. Yeah. So that, and that could be just oh, you lazy, you just don't want to do it, or, peer pressure in terms of like, so many people have expectations of you. You feel like you got to take care of everybody else, right?
Absolutely.
And not having time for yourself. So, some of the common reasons why I hear is, just feeling guilty, not having energy, not having time, and then like the financial, aspect of it. But one thing I want to stress is, y'all, if we don't make time for ourselves, then our responsibilities will take time from us.
Right.
Okay? So if you don't make time for yourselves, your responsibilities will take time from you. And this could be time off your day, and depending on how severe it is, this could be time off your lifespan, right? Because self-care is how we take care of ourselves. So, thinking about, like, what happens to things that we don't take care of, right? They break down, they fall apart, they no longer function. So I just want to share with y'all, like, just 5 or 6 ways to know that it's time for you to reboot your self-care practices, right? The first one is all eyes, okay? So the first one is irritability, right? So if you notice that you're irritable, that you have a short fuse, you're snapping on people, you may need to reboot your self-care. You know how babies get fussy? Like, a toddler get fussy, and you're like, okay, they're tired. They just need to lay down,
right.
And then they feel better. We need that as well, right? The second one is inadequacy. So you start feeling like you're not good enough. You can't manage things. That can be an indication that you need to reboot your self-care. The next one is intimacy. So when you start feeling like it's hard to connect with others, you don't want to be intimate, you start feeling like you want to disconnect, right. You may need to reboot your self-care. The next one is increased weight. So if you don't have time to prepare healthy meals, or you're drinking coffee to stay awake and alert, that can be like sugary coffee, like super sweet drinks and stuff like that. That could be an indication that it's time to reboot your self-care. And then the last one is insomnia. So if it's hard for you to fall asleep, if your sleep is interrupted, if you're tossing and turning, or if you sleep all night and you still wake up tired, then that could be an indication that it's time to reboot your self-care. So if you're experiencing any of those and you need some extra support, I have a new resource for y'all. Super excited to share. I have a workbook I created, and it's called Take the Struggle Out of Self-Care. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me on social media, Springforth Counseling, Facebook or Instagram. My YouTube is Janetta Spring. Or you could text the word WELL to 33777. That's specifically for the workbook. Text the word WELL to 33777.
Hey, Council Spring.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
I did a self-care. I took myself to get a couples massage. I was going from one table to the next, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that don't mean nothing wrong with me, right?
No, that's the intimacy part.
Right.
You was getting a massage with yourself.
Right.
Going back and forth,
and then another lady waiting on me at the next table. And then I go back to that table. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
feel me?
I feel you.
Okay.
I feel you.
I'm just making sure.
You could just get one, though.
Yeah, because everybody, it was like real awkward when I left. When I left, everybody was at the register, just kind of had an awkward stare. And when I walked out, felt like they was looking at me when I left. But
they were.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Thank you so much, Council Spring.
You tried.
Because every time you come on, I'm going to just tell you little episodes that I've had and experienced. And you let me know if I need to be admitted or not. I really appreciate you.
I will definitely do that.
Let everybody know one more time how you can be reached.
Yeah, you can reach me at springforthcounseling.org or follow me on social media, Springforth Counseling. Text the word WELL to 33777. Oh, and I have a special code just for the morning show listeners, RSMS. That'll give you a special discount on my workbook.
Oh, all right, y'all. Y'all give it up one time for Council Spring. One time. Morning show coming up.